Hey everyone, and welcome to today's Explainer. Look, if you've been itching to take a massive step up in your medical career, you're definitely going to want to stick around for this. We are breaking down a highly targeted recruitment drive for medical specialists to join a very reputed hospital over in the Sultanate of Oman. We're going to unpack the exact roles, the strict requirements, and crucially, how to get your CV past the gatekeepers. So, I have to ask, are you ready for a major milestone? Because for so many Indian medical professionals, making that move to the Gulf is literally a career-defining leap. I mean, you're looking at world-class facilities, incredible clinical exposure, and let's be honest, a highly competitive compensation package. Today's Explainer is all about a newly announced opportunity that offers exactly this kind of upward trajectory. Okay, let's dive into this. We're going to keep it crisp and cover 5 key areas. First, the Oman opportunity itself. Second, the massive demand for Indian doctors right now. Third, the core eligibility requirements. Fourth, the salary and benefits package. And finally, the exact application process. Starting right off with Section 1, the Oman medical opportunity. Now, we need to be clear. This is not just your run-of-the-mill generic call for resumes. A highly reputed, firmly established hospital in Oman is actively expanding its clinical team. If you're a specialist seeking long-term stability and serious growth in the Middle East, getting in with an established institution that's actively growing its footprint is absolutely the golden ticket you want for your next move. Moving right along to Section 2, the demand for Indian doctors. What's really fascinating here is how incredibly specific this recruitment drive is. They aren't just casting a wide, blind net. The hospital has laid out precise gender and nationality requirements across 8 distinct specialties. For instance, for OBGYN and radiology, they are exclusively seeking female Indian nationals. General practice, neonatology, and dermatology, those are entirely reserved for Indian nationals. Meanwhile, anesthesia, internal medicine, and urology are open to both Indian and Egyptian doctors. And this brilliantly illustrates exactly where the demand lies. Think about this. 5 out of these 8 specialty roles are completely 100% exclusive to Indian nationals, and the other 3 are open to them alongside Egyptian candidates. That means literally every single one of these roles is targeting the Indian medical community. It's a huge testament to the profound trust they place in the qualifications, the work ethic, and the pure clinical expertise of doctors trained in India. But, a prestigious opportunity like this obviously comes with rigorous standards. Let's look at Section 3, core eligibility requirements. 4 to 6, that is the magic number you need to remember. 4 to 6 years of relevant, post-qualification clinical experience is the absolute baseline to even be considered. And keep in mind, the clock on that experience only starts ticking after you've completed your specialist degree, your MD, MS, or equivalent. They aren't looking for rookies. They want seasoned consultants who have really honed their craft in the trenches. But it's not just about putting in the time. You absolutely must be eligible to obtain an Oman specialist license. And alongside all the official paperwork, the hospital explicitly calls out the need for strong clinical expertise, stellar communication skills for cross-cultural teamwork, and a rock-solid commitment to patient care. You're bringing a standard of excellence here, not just a framed degree. So let's say you meet those exacting standards. What's actually waiting for you? Let's get into Section 4, salary and comprehensive benefits. It's a classic setup. High standards equal high rewards. To balance out that rigorous eligibility and those years of dedicated clinical practice, they're offering an attractive, highly negotiable salary that scales with your specific profile. And they pair that up with a massive, comprehensive insurance and benefits package. They really want to ensure your transition to Oman is as secure and comfortable as possible. And check this out, 30. That's 30 days of paid annual leave. Working as a specialist in a high-stakes clinical environment is draining. We all know that. Getting a full month of paid time off gives you that crucial window to travel back to India, reconnect with family, and just properly recharge. The perks definitely build from there. You get an annual airfare allowance, making those trips home so much easier on the wallet. Obviously, you and your family are covered with comprehensive health and life insurance, but here's the real kicker. They include medical indemnity coverage. That means you are fully legally protected while performing your clinical duties. This entire package is purposefully built to lock in top-tier specialists. Okay, if you've got the chops and your eye on those benefits, listen up. This is the most critical part of the explainer. Section 5, the application process. You know how it is. Hospital recruitment teams are drowning in CVs, so they use incredibly strict formatting rules to filter people out fast. Do not get disqualified on a silly technicality. You have to follow this exact 3-step procedure. Step 1, copy the exact job title from the ad. Step 2, paste that exact title as your email subject line or right at the top of your WhatsApp message. Only then, Step 3, do actually attach your updated CV. I can't stress this enough, your submission needs to look exactly like this example. If you're going for internal medicine, your subject line must read verbatim, specialist, internal medicine, straight line, Oman. Nailing these exact instructions proves to the recruitment team right off the bat that you are detail-oriented. And honestly, that's a pretty essential trait for a medical specialist, right? You'll be directing your applications straight to Mr. S. Loganathan. The dedicated number for mobile and WhatsApp is +911 97102 90443. Or you can just shoot your CV over via email to logowin1@gmail.com. Just a quick heads up though, the hospital will only be contacting shortlisted candidates who strictly meet all the eligibility criteria we just talked about. So we've seen the incredible targeted demand for Indian doctors, we know the high standards, and we've seen the exceptional rewards waiting on the other side. Which leaves us with one final question. Is your next massive medical milestone waiting in Oman? Because if you have those years of specialist experience and the drive to make a big move, it is absolutely time to dust off that CV. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer. Keep pushing forward, and I wish you the absolute best in your medical career journey.